One of our listeners in Florida wants to know who had the most top 40 hits during 1978. Well, the 5 contenders were Barry Manilow, Wings, Linda Ronstadt, Billy Joel, and Steely Dan. Details and the current hit by the winner are coming up.
The hits from coast to coast.
Toto on American Top 40 at number 8 this week, falling 3 notches with Hold the Line. Now, let's answer that question about who was in our countdown most often last year. The letter comes in from Florence Stacy in Pensacola, Florida, and she writes, Dear Casey, now that 1978 has ended, I'd like to know which recording act had the most top 40 hits. Okay, Florence, here's the picture. For the calendar year 1978, there was a very tight race in this category. 3 acts tied for 3rd place, with 4 hit songs apiece making the top 40. They were Wings, Barry Manilow, and Steely Dan. In 2nd place, all by himself, is Billy Joel with 5 top 40 hits in 78. And in 1st place, leading the others by just a single record, is the lady who placed 6 songs in the top 40 during the 12 months of 1978. She hit the survey with Blue Bayou, It's So Easy, Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me, Tumbling Dice, Back in the USA, and her latest, her 6th top 40 hit in 1978, still in our countdown this week. Florence, thanks for your letter. And now, at number 7, here is the lady who had more top 40 hits in 78 than any other artist. Linda Ronstadt and Ooh, Baby, Baby. Linda Ronstadt's 2nd week at number 7, 4th week in the top 10 with Ooh, Baby, Baby. 6 big ones to number 1, and we're counting down.
Casey's Coast to Coast.
99X, a station with music that counts. Steve Martin may be a wild and crazy guy, but his album has a wild and crazy price. I'm Robert W. Morgan. I'll have that story and all the latest music news coming right up on Record Report. There's more to movies and television.
Billy Joel has been in the top 10 with that song for 9 consecutive weeks. After 3 weeks at number 3, he falls to number 5. Billy Joel and My Life.
Long distance dedication.
This dedication comes to us from Tana, way up in Anchorage, Alaska. And here's what she writes. Dear Casey, this probably sounds a little strange to you, but to me, it's a cherished memory. In the spring of 1977, I met a GI stationed at the Army base near here. Before long, we started seeing each other frequently. Although we only went together for 4 months, it was long enough for me to know I loved him. Then he went home on leave, and when he came back, he was married. I met his wife, and she and I have become good friends. Just recently, they had a darling baby girl whom I adore. Although our love for each other has ended, a long-lasting friendship has grown in its place. It was hard at first to accept the change, but we made it. He's now one of my closest friends. The song Looks Like We Made It by Barry Manilow seems to just fit the situation. It's my way of saying thanks to Lee for the memory of a beautiful summer and an even better friendship now. Thanks for listening, Casey. Even if you don't play this as your long-distance dedication, it makes me feel good to tell somebody about it. Signed, Tana. Tana, here's your long-distance dedication for Lee. Barry Manilow and Looks Like We Made It. A long-distance dedication from Tana in Alaska to a GI named Lee. The 4 biggest hits in the nation are just around the corner as we count them down to number 1.
It's from coast to coast.
We've scored an exclusive interview with Rod Stewart. And tonight's the night. You'll hear it on the 99X Album Hour at 9, part of the Sunday night specials here at 99X.
When you shop for a camera, you want to be treated like a pro. That's Grand Central Camera, located at 44th and Lexington. Grand Central.
Popular songs from Fairbanks to Philadelphia, from Mobile to Muncie. I'm Casey Kasem, and the countdown continues now with Rod Stewart. A big mover, 6 notches to number 4 with Do You Think I'm Sexy?